And at the heart of those two movements, the First Great Awakening and the Second Great Awakening, where young people being saved by the thousands, by the hundreds of thousands, these universities then would train them up and send them all over the world. You know that we haven't seen a significant awakening amongst young people since the Jesus movement? We haven't seen it. The numbers have only gone down. We got to stop it. At some point, we have to stop this. Or Alpha Gen coming after Gen Z, where are they going to be? If it's 30%, 31, 32% for them that call themselves Christians, that are teenagers now, is that going to be cut in half? And if they only have a 4% biblical worldview, they only think that way, what is going to happen to Alpha Gen? It is the responsibility of one generation to reach the next. Hello? It is the responsibility of one generation to reach the next. Read Psalm 78. I don't have time to go there. Psalm 78 is a powerful handoff from one generation to the next. It's an iconic chapter. Psalm 78 talks about how our forefathers passed on the works of God to the next generation and then brought them to the next generation and to their generation and beyond. It's a remarkable, hear me, it is a remarkable understanding of the responsibility of generations to pass the faith on. And what we saw here, even in Acts 17, is Saul, right? Saul, through the first 9 chapters, destroying the church. Now he has this encounter with God. And now Paul, he was so radically changed that he changed his name. And now he is passing this faith on from one generation to the next until he lays his life down. I want to ask you, what are you doing for the next generation? Grandma and Grandpa, what are you doing for your children right now? And what are you doing for your children's children? And what are you doing for your children's children, your greats? Gen Z and Alpha. Because hear me, this is my 37th year in youth ministry, and I'm not even done. Because I believe in this reciprocation. I believe in this cycle. I believe in the handoff from one generation to the next. And I'm not stopping until we see the greatest move of God in America that we've ever seen. And what you're watching right now, hear me, is just the setup. What you're watching right now is just the beginning. What you are seeing now is God beginning to play chess, right? While we go, I don't know, and God, how come? And we play checkers, and God's saying, don't worry, I've got all this under control. I believe that Gen Z, these teenagers in this house, are going to be awakened just like we saw in the First Great Awakening, in the Second Great Awakening, and the Jesus movement. And they are going to lead this nation to its greatest days.